trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Wide open spaces. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Davis looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat.
Reels it in down the left side. Off and running. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have... matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Davis will throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keep slinging it. They go to the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner goes down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to let it go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going for it all. Takes him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly out to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Back to throw. It's Carr. Here comes the heat. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Hawaii.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Got his man. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Hawaii.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on.
And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll open this third quarter with a run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back to throw, it's Carr. There's the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Paulin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield. It's Bob. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. On the run, it's Sims. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Immediately fires to the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Trying to get it to the marker. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, that's tough when you run the RPO and you put me in conflict. You can't let those linebackers come downhill really fast because I still have to play pass, and they hand it off, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the 1st. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Give to the running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a crease. It's Sims. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back.
Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. How good has this offense been on 4th down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it. Oh, a lot of space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. The give on the inside.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. Davis looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Going for the marker on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And the gamble pays off. Down in tight in the red zone. You go for it on 4th and short. You pick up the first down, and now you've got your whole playbook at your disposal. This offense, they're thinking 6 points.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. The give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back.
It's a running room. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all...
Turning on the Jets. He's loose. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
First down for the offense.
He might want another play. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Inside the 40, the 40, the 30, the 20. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.